Welcome back to Good Day. It's a favorite topping for pancakes, waffles, almost anything. But do you know how much and what kind of work goes into a bottle of pure maple syrup? Well, John Monk for Go 419 is in Williams County this morning to find out. Good morning to you, John.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, I'm out here in Montpelier at the Montpelier Fairgrounds, where this weekend is the Maple Syrup Festival, an event that we've talked about, we've previewed, but now we're out here checking out to see what goes into actual making maple syrup here locally, Northwest Ohio. I'm joined with Jeff Dick. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great this morning. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having us. So I guess give us just a quick synopsis history to the Maple Syrup Festival and what's it all about in this region.
Okay. Well, it started clear back in the early 90s where a group of local producers just decided, hey, let's educate the public about maple syrup production, the real pure stuff. And so we started having an annual event, and it's kind of taken off from there to where it's grown each year. And we're standing here in what's known as the Sugar Shack, which is a building that group built so that we could better educate the public and show them what it is all about.
And I wish we had smell-o-vision right now, because it smells so good in here. So right now, this is explain this process. This is the raw sap that is being sort of boiled down.
So what he's filming right now is the evaporator, and we're putting the raw sap, which actually it takes about 40 gallons of that raw sap to boil down to end up with 1 gallon of maple syrup. So we're removing by steam about 39 gallons of water to end up with that 1 gallon of maple syrup. So we have a wood fire underneath that's heating the front pan and the back pan, and with that, again, just boiling away lots of water and making it nice and sweet and tasty.
So start to finish, how long of a process is that from the raw sap to the finished product?
It always depends on the size of the evaporator. This particular evaporator, we're going to talk a couple hours to actually turn that raw sap into maple syrup. And you can see we're boiling it pretty hard to make that happen.
So, you know, for one of these festivals, how much maple syrup are you guys making on average?
Well, we don't try to make a lot for the actual festival. We make a lot of it ahead of time so that it's all ready for everyone, because when they come out, of course, we have pancakes with pure maple syrup for those pancakes and sausage. So a nice breakfast, horse-drawn wagon rides to bring people back here to the evaporator from the buildings that are up front. And so just a great day for everyone, and also syrup and other maple products for sale as well.
Well, and then obviously you guys make this stuff, but what would you say to people who have somehow never tried authentic, actual maple syrup and get the store-bought stuff with all the corn syrup in it? What would you say to them to give the real stuff a try?
I would say they need to come out Saturday and try the real stuff, because really, once you try the real stuff, it's hard to ever go back to what I call the fake stuff.
Yeah.
And this is very good for you because it comes 100% from the trees. There's lots of micronutrients, lots of antioxidants in it, so it's very healthy for you.
Well, and it makes sense. You know, we have maple trees in Ohio, and growing up, I knew that maple syrup was around, but how big of an industry is this in this region?
Usually Ohio ranks about 5th or 6th nationally in the production of maple syrup. Obviously Vermont and Maine are a couple of the largest ones. New York and Minnesota are very big as well, and then Ohio usually fits right in with them, in Michigan right after that.
Alrighty, so give me sort of the time frame that people can expect to come out here Saturday morning and experience the Maple Syrup Festival.
All right, well, we open up at 8 a.m. for breakfast, and again, that's up in the main part of the fairgrounds. Our horse rides start at 8:30, which will bring them back here to the Sugar Shack so that they can actually visualize the making of maple syrup right while they're here. We have many other events, which we'll talk about, I think, in a later broadcast that's going to go on as well. And so come out anytime between 8 and noon.
Awesome, Jeff. Well, thank you so much for having us. We'll talk to you again here in a moment, because I'm gonna talk to the rest of these folks, preview the event for my proper story later today at 5:30 for the Maple Syrup Festival for Go 419. But for now, reporting live from Montpelier, I'm John Monk, WTOL 11.